everybody.
Excellent. Stand in here. Put your back to the wall. On my back? Yeah. I'll say your full name to the judge. Hey, Gene Michael Geeson Butler.
Okay, sir. All right, Mr. Butler.
Yeah, sir, it was a fully mistake. I was.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right, is your address on Osborne?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and your phone number ends in 3130?
Yes, sir. 554-3130.
Okay, the state's alleging one violation of driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license. That's a Class 1 misdemeanor. That carries a maximum fine of $2,500, 6 months in jail, and or 3 years of probation. That's the maximum, okay? The minimum is 0, so the court's discretion's from 0 up to those maximums.
Yes, sir.
Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty or no contest, we can proceed forward into sentencing right now. If you plead not guilty, I'll schedule you for a pre-trial conference. You'll have to come back to court.
Let's say you guys are taking me to jail right now.
No. I'll explain that to you here
I
in a
got my
moment.
kids right over there at the hotel.
Okay, sir, what you need to do is listen, and then I'll, if you have some questions at the end, then I'll address the questions.
I tried to get it.
All right, so just listen, and then I'll give you a chance to speak of questions, because most of your questions I probably will already answer when I go through this formal process, okay? If you plead not guilty, I'll schedule you for a pretrial conference. That's where you meet with the prosecutor, and one of 3 things happens. 1, the case goes to trial. 2, the case could enter a plea agreement, or 3, the case could be dismissed. You also have the right to an attorney. If you do exercise that right, you'll have to hire an attorney. The case does not qualify for a court-appointed attorney because there's no jail time being asked of this. So that probably answers one of your questions.
Yes, sir.
So you're not facing any jail time of a consequence to this charge. So it would be an imposed fine, most likely, and that would be it, okay? So now you can start breathing again and relax, all right?
Just worried about my kids out of this all costs.
Understood, all right. So, so you have the right to an attorney. If you wish to have one, you'll have to hire one. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish?
I was driving.
Okay, so before we get to a plea, we're not there yet. Do you wish to have the presence of an attorney? Are you going to go hire an attorney?
No, sir, I'm not.
All right, I'm going to send you a letter that is waiving the presence of an attorney. You have to sign it saying that I explained that you had the right to an attorney, that you'd have to hire one, but you're waiving that presence, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, before I take a plea from you, you have the right to personally appear in front of me, to have a personal appearance. I would like to do this by video here as the convenience, because you're here already on your arraignment and doing that, but I'd have to have you waive your personal appearance. Otherwise, pardon me?
What does it mean by that? Like I don't have to stay in here longer?
No, just hold on a second. No, it doesn't mean. No, it just means they would walk you from where you're at now to across the street to stand in front of me.
Okay, that we can do that. Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you wish to waive your personal appearance?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the form that I'm going to send you is going to be the waiver of your personal appearance and also the waiver of an attorney, okay?
And that means I'll be going and seeing them over there. I'm trying to understand it, that's why I'm
All
sorry.
right, so let me explain it to you again.
I'm sorry.
So we're doing this video right now. This is by video. We're on camera. You have the right to be escorted in handcuffs over to the courthouse, which is across the street, and stand in front of me and give a plea. Or you can waive that personal appearance and we can proceed forward now by video and not have to march you through the streets and bring you over here.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. So you wish to waive your personal appearance?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm explaining to you?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I'm standing up. I
So
didn't stand up first.
That's right. So the paper that I'm going to send you is waiving your personal appearance only and waiving the attorney, okay?
Okay.
All right. Regarding the plea, do you have any questions before I take a plea from you?
No, sir.
How do you wish to plea on the charge?
I'm guilty, boss.
All right. So we will move forward into the sentencing portion. I have to explain some rights that you're giving up by entering your guilty plea, okay?
The sentencing?
Yeah, we're going to go, after we waive, after I explain to you the rights that you're waiving, we'll go into sentencing. But as you know, I already told you that there's not jail time being asked of the case, so you're not facing jail time, okay? All right. First off, are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, by pleading guilty, you're given up the right to plead not guilty and require the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You're also given up the right to have a trial in front of a judge. You're given up the right to have the assistance of an attorney at all stages of the proceeding, including an appeal.
Yes, sir.
You're given up the right to confront witnesses against you and cross-examine them as to the truthfulness of their testimony.
Yes, sir.
You're given up the right to present evidence in your own behalf and have the court subpoena witnesses in favor of your case, free of charge to you.
Yes, sir.
You're given up the right to remain silent and to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and also given up the right to a direct appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Rule 17.2 is read to every person that pleads guilty, is found guilty, or pleads no contest. If you are not a citizen of the United States, pleading guilty or no contest to a crime may affect your immigration status. Admitting guilt may result in deportation even if the charge is later dismissed. Your plea or admission of guilt could result in your deportation or removal, could prevent you from ever being able to get legal status in the United States, or prevent you from becoming a United States citizen. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Understanding each of the rights that I've explained to you, you wish to give those rights up and enter your guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You may file a Rule 33 petition for post-conviction relief, and if denied, file a petition for review. I'll send you a paper that explains what that is, okay?
Yes, sir.
It'll also explain to you how to set aside the judgment of conviction pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13905 once all the terms of the sentence have been completed, and you may qualify for a certificate of second chance and may apply to seal the records pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13911 once all the terms of the sentence and timeframes have been satisfied.
Yes, sir.
Let me explain to you the factual basis. That's the ticket that was issued to you.
I never received a ticket, boss.
Okay, I have the copy of it here. It's in your property.
Okay.
Because you were taken into custody.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
That's okay. All right. What it says here is that on November 25th of 2024 at about 9:24 p.m. you were contacted at or near 167 North Beeline Highway, that is milepost 253 on State Route 87. In that police contact, it was found that your driver's license was suspended, revoked, or canceled. You were operating a motor vehicle on public roadways. Also, it indicated that you had a civil traffic violation of having a suspended license plate for financial responsibility. That occurred in the jurisdiction of Gila County, which is in the jurisdiction of this court. Does that sound consistent?
Yes, sir. But I provided him with the previous insurance. I did do that. My girlfriend that I was with, she gave him the one that was on my phone.
I know they
Took my plate, but later on she gave him the copy of my insurance for my phone because
I had a lapse between August and
the month after August I switched insurance. So when my car that I'm getting from the bank, they told me like, oh, I need the new insurance. I gave them my new insurance. I thought it was all settled and everything, but I think there's just something going on with the system through Arizona because I have insurance and I have all that.
What happens is if there's a lapse in the coverage, they automatically send the suspension out.
Yeah,
So-
that's what the officer was telling me. But when I got that note, I took everything back to the bank that I got the car from and everything, and they said they were going to take care of everything and everything was going to be settled.
All right.
I did have insurance. I do have insurance.
Okay, well, so I'm going to take a plea of either responsible or not responsible on that violation, so give me a moment to explain it. So on those insurance policies, if you get like a 6-month policy and only pay month to month, if there's a lapse, then they automatically will send the notice to motor vehicle, your
That's
insurance.
exactly what I did is the 6 months.
And then they'll suspend it, and then when you get the insurance or renew it, you'll show good insurance or valid insurance, but it's still suspended, okay? So that's may or may not have been what the case is here.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened, boss.
So at the time, the law enforcement contacted you, it showed that it was suspended for
That's fine. I'll take it. It was.
Okay, so you want to enter a responsible plea on that?
Yes, I'm responsible for it, boss.
All right, so regarding the charges, are you making your guilty plea voluntarily?
Yes, sir, I am.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No.
Did anybody tell you you would receive any lighter sentence or punishment if you pled guilty to the charge?
No, sir.
All right. The court will accept your plea, finds that you're making it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently, and will move forward into the sentencing portion now. Besides the information you've already provided me, do you wish to give more of a statement to the court?
Sir, I was traveling to go to Oklahoma because my adopted mom, she got terminal cancer. I wasn't supposed to be driving. My girlfriend has a driver's license. It's just we're coming down the mountains right there, and she was scared. So literally right when we came down the mountains, there was a cop right there. I got pulled over. It was my fault. I can't do anything about it. I did it, so,
Okay.
I'm just trying, I got my 2 kids right here at the Best Western across the street, I'm just trying to get back to them and make it, just make it. But.
Okay. Do you think it's possible you're going to get your license back?
To be honest, boss, I've never had one.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
a little slow with that, that type of stuff.
All right. Well,
I'm still working on getting that part of my life situated and everything.
all right. So
I
let me.
I'm being honest, but yes, I would. They never offered me no driving classes or anything to go and try to, because with tests, it's a nervous thing. If I could get into a driving school.
Okay. So let me tell you
Something
what.
like that, I could be able to do.
Let me tell you what I'm going to propose. Is the fine for the driving suspended violation is $441.
Yes,
If
sir.
you get your driver's license within 30 days of today's date, I'll reduce that down to $182.
Yes,
So
sir.
you would have to get a license and then show a copy of it to the court. That will give you
Yes,
the
sir.
reduction in the fine.
Yes, sir.
The suspended registration is a mandatory minimum fine of $495.50, okay? You have an incarceration fee of $69 for the 1 day of jail that you've spent. That total comes out to a total of $1,005.50. If you get the reduction and you get a license, it drops it down to $746.50.
Oh, yes.
Regarding the $1,005.50, are you able to pay that today?
I'm not, boss. I'm not.
Okay, I can put you on a payment plan. How much can you afford to pay per month?
I couldn't. Oh, well, let me do my math. I can afford about $150 a month.
Okay, so
That's fine.
let's do this. I'll drop it down to $120,
Okay.
and then if you can pay more, you certainly can. But that way, it leaves a little bit of comfort room for
Yeah,
you.
there wouldn't be no way you could get me in the driving school anyway, because I don't know how to do it. If you could
What you need to do is find out why your license is suspended. Okay.
Okay.
So go to motor vehicle and ask them, why is my license suspended? And they'll tell you it's an unpaid ticket here or there or whatever the problem is. Then you'll have to go to that court to clear up that problem. Once
Yes.
that problem's cleared up, then you'll be able to reinstate your license, okay? So that's really will save you a lot of money by doing that work as far as this court's concerned.
Okay.
So you may not have to go to a school or anything, but you may have to. I don't know. It depends why your license is suspended,
Yeah.
okay? Have you ever received a DUI or anything like that? Okay, so it's not DUI related, so it sounds like it might be.
It's really, I couldn't pass my test. I've never had a license, is what it was.
Right, well, and then at some point you got a ticket somewhere.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to put down here $120 per month. Are you able to make a payment today of $120?
I could probably, to be honest, my girlfriend has my phone and everything. I figure I got about $700 on my card right now. I probably could make a payment right now, but it all depends on if it gets deposited later on today or in the morning, because I get paid on Wednesdays, but it's a holiday,
I'm just going to schedule you out 30 days, okay?
Oh.
So that way it gets past the holidays and everything else. So,
Okay, I appreciate you.
December 24th, so that's going to be close to, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so we'll make your first payment due December 24th.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what you'll be receiving from me is the attorney waiver form and the video personal appearance waiver form. You'll be
Yes.
receiving a plea of guilty and no contest. You'll see my initials going down the column on the left-hand side. That's the rights that you waived by entering your guilty plea.
Yes, sir.
What you'll also be receiving is a judgment and sentencing form. At the bottom of that is the payment plan that you and I agreed to.
Yes, sir.
And further at the bottom, it tells you how you can make those payments. You always can send us a check or money order. That costs you a stamp. Or if you want to use the 1-800 number or the online, but there's a little bit of a merchant fee to those.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So keep that in mind. And then the warning of rights and notices that I talked to you about, how to set aside the judgment, seal the records.
Yes, sir.
You'll see an X at the top of the page. That's the domestic violence portion, does not apply to your case.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
releasing you on your own recognizance regarding the charges. Do you have any questions at all?
No, sir.
All right, so that you'll be receiving this paperwork to sign here shortly, and then we'll get you released.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.